Namaste, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through a simple morning yoga stretch to help you set your intention for the day and to hopefully get you feeling really good in your body after a night's rest. So our first pose is going to be puppy or anahata asana. Great way to open up into our shoulders, chest, and upper back. So no props needed this morning. Starting from all fours, you can bring your hips over your knees and then just walk your hands out in front of you, melting your forehead and your heart down towards the floor. And you can either make this active, where your elbows are lifted off the mat about an inch or so, or you can choose to relax your arms so that the elbows are slightly bent. And I like to just keep my forehead on the mat, but for some people it feels better if it's their chin on the mat. For me, that's just too intense, especially first thing in the morning. Take about 5 deep breaths here, feeling your rib cage expand front to back and side to side. And we'll use our time on the mat to choose an intention for the day. Maybe just one word that focuses or reflects how you want to feel and how you want your day to go. And slide all the way forward on your belly, coming into your Sphinx pose. So as you push into your forearms and into your fingertips, you can roll your shoulders back to lift your heart up, pushing into the pubic bone a little bit as you lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. As if you're trying to drag yourself forward. Exhale to release and slide your hands a little bit further down. Push into the tops of the feet. 3 baby cobras. Inhale, chin, chest, and your palms come off the floor. Exhale to lower down. Twice more here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And now you can just stack one hand over the other. Widen your feet and your legs a little bit. Bend into your knees. And you're just going to take a windshield wiper motion, dropping your feet and your ankles from one side to the other. Just noticing how the low back feels, how your hips feel this morning. And now we'll take a pose that's actually pretty intense, but it's one I've been trying to do a little bit more myself personally. So this is your reverse butterfly pose. So see if you can bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees apart. So your hips are staying grounded, and maybe for some of you, this really depends on like your body's anatomy. For some people, the feet will just naturally flop to the floor. This is an area of difficulty for me, so my feet are definitely off the mat. But just take 3 to 5 breaths all the way down into your belly here. If this pose is too intense, you can just stick with the windshield wiper motions. Try to relax your stomach. And go ahead and straighten your legs. Reach them all the way back. And we're going to press back into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Reach your hips towards your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you and fold on down. Take one more full breath as you are. And let's lift up. Finding our first downward dog of the day. Walk your hands a couple inches past your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips all the way up and back. And we're going to bend our right knee, push into your left heel. So stretch really deeply through the back of your left leg. And now go ahead and switch. Bend your left knee and press into your right heel. You might find that one side is a lot easier than the other. It's totally normal. And now find a neutral version. So probably both knees will have to be bent. Your heels might not touch the floor, that's fine. Lift tailbone up towards the sky. Let's extend our right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee and open up your hip. Big stretch here. And we'll step the right foot forward in between our hands to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Back knee comes down to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Join your hands together at the front of your heart into a twist from here. Left elbow over your right knee and right thigh. Push into your hands to lift yourself off of that front leg. And looking down towards the mat, bring your fingertips to the floor, tuck the back toes under, lift your back knee off the floor, and we're going to come up into our high crescent lunge. As you inhale, lift and lengthen, and on the exhale, tilt forward as you reach your arms back. So this is a diagonal line from your head all the way to your back heel. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, tilt and reach your arms back. Keep bending into that front knee. Last one here. Inhale, rise. Exhale to tilt. Come all the way back up to stand, and we're going to bend our elbows out in front of us. You're going to bring your left arm under your right, binding once or twice, stepping into our eagle pose. Wrapping your left thigh over the right, again, maybe once, or maybe twice, looping the toes back. Both knees should be bent here. Draw your lower belly in. And release, mountain pose, Tadasana, standing on both legs. Roll your shoulders back. Reach both arms up to the sky. Hold on to your right wrist with your left hand and crescent over, side bend. Inhale to center, switch sides, hold onto your left wrist, push into your left hip. Inhale to center and fold all the way down to the floor. You can definitely bend your knees here. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your palms, downward facing dog. From this down dog, let's extend our left leg up to the sky, bend your left knee, open up your hip. And we'll step it through, low lunge, back knee to the floor, Anjaneyasana, arms rise. Setting ourselves up for a twist, hands at your heart. You're going to bring your right elbow to the top of your left knee, push your hands together to initiate the twist. So you're rolling your left shoulder down and away from your ear, trying to keep your belly lifted off of the front thigh, hands towards your heart. Looking down to the mat, bring your fingertips to the floor. We're coming up to our high lunge. So engage that back leg, lift the back knee. Your feet should be about hip width distance apart or so. Everything facing forward. Bending into the elbows, this time right arm binds underneath the left. And whenever you feel steady and balanced, we're going to step up, wrapping the right leg over the left one, maybe once or maybe twice with the toes looping back. Both knees are bent, sink it down. And release, mountain pose. Reach your arms up, hold onto your left wrist, side bend. Inhale to center, exhale, second side. Inhale to lift, fold down, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your palms, step downward facing dog. And from this downward dog, bring your knees to the floor and reach your legs out in front of you. We'll take a butterfly fold. Soles of your feet come together to touch. You might hold on to your feet as you inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, start to fold on down. I like to bring my arms in front of me just so I'm not too bunched in together. I find it less comfortable, and that way you can check to see what feels the best for you. And you can relax your head and your neck. Just some deep breaths right here. Focusing on your one word intention. How do you want to feel today? And let's roll back up. Just come to take a seat. We'll take a little twist from here. So sitting any way that works for you. You can bring your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you as you open up. Draw the right shoulder back. Keep your spine nice and long. And exhale, release, second side, right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, twist. Pull your navel in. All the way back to center. Roll your shoulders down, hands at your heart. Notice how you feel now as opposed to when you first stepped on your mat. Taking this moment to set your intention for the day ahead. And we'll close our practice with a chant of Om one time, inhaling through the nose and chanting. Big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing this morning yoga flow with me. I hope you feel a bit more energized and ready to take on the day. If you'd like to stay on your mat for 5 more minutes, I would recommend this meditation right here. Please let me know what your intention is today. I always love to read whatever word you guys pick. I find it really inspiring. Thank you again. Namaste.